afternoon. How are y'all doing? Thank you all for being here today. We've had these before, and I appreciate your all's continued support in us doing kind of interactions with you through these media briefings. It helps us because we're able to be able to have a conversation, have one statement that's made, and then each of y'all be able to pick up on it and ask questions during it. I will say that my name is Kathy Ball. I'm the city manager for the city of Johnson City. I will be giving a statement, and then if you all want to ask questions, you can. We will be very limited in the questions that we can answer, given that we have a lawsuit on hand and we have a pending lawsuit. So we have not yet been filed, but we have those two things. We're trying to be transparent, trying to provide information. So we want to be able to use this outlet, and again, we appreciate your help in doing this. So as I said before, the City of Johnson City was made aware of a civil suit filed in Greenville yesterday. We've not yet been formally filed with this lawsuit or served with this lawsuit. This claim was made in the lawsuit, will be addressed, the facts will be presented, and it will be in civil court. We were first made aware of some of these allegations a year ago. We heard from citizens who expressed concerns about how our police department investigated sexual assaults. We took those concerns seriously and immediately hired a national expert, an independent third-party law firm to review our processes and procedures. We are expecting the results from the Daigle Law Group within the next 2 weeks. We shared with you information previously about some of the things that we recommended in the budget as part of the recommendations that Daigle is making based upon our conversations with him. Additionally, we want to take the opportunity to thank General Finney. Upon his taking office in the fall of 2022, he provided not only our department, but every department in the 1st Judicial District protocol to be able to follow in sexual assault cases. Our department has been following those cases, has been trained on it, and are moving forward in that direction. We are proud to be a partner with the DA's office in that. I want to say today that I have every confidence in the Johnson City Police Department. The men and women in the department have integrity and they do great work. I assure you these officers are diligent in ensuring the rights of victims are respected, and those efforts are supported by our command staff. Furthermore, we understand that individuals who do not choose to become we understand that individuals do not choose to become victims. And we know that it's difficult to discuss traumatic events. However, we encourage victims to report these crimes so that offenders may be brought to justice. I'm happy, if I can, to address any questions.
Kathy, can you talk about the status of 2 of the officers that were named, Kevin Peters and Thomas Sparks? Are they still with the department? Will they be investigated?
Captain Peters retired February of 2028. Investigator Thomas Sparks is with the department.
2023, okay.
2023, I'm sorry.
Just wanted to make sure.
Thank you.
And do you want to talk about what steps the city is going to take, maybe besides the Daigle report, to build back trust within the community?
I think that we have done that. I think with the initiation of hiring the Daigle Law Group, our efforts were put into having an independent third party come in and look into that. So I think we are in the process, or have started the process of providing information. I will tell you, once we get that Daigle report, it will become public record, so you'll be able to review it. In conversations, we've identified to you that there are things in terms of record keeping, in terms of being able to have a special room that victims feel more comfortable in, providing victim advocates, working with our Child Advocacy Center. So in the last review we did with you, we provided you with information on how we were doing that. We will continually try to improve processes that we do. I will tell you, I am very confident in the police department. I'm confident in our staff. I think we will continue, though, to look at ways to make sure that our community feels safe.
Are the cases at the center of this lawsuit or the cat dog lawsuit or any other case involving Sean Williams being re-examined or re-pursued now that these allegations are coming to light?
I am not able to speak to that. That would be a criminal lawsuit that I'm not able to address.
You mentioned additional pending litigation, if I heard you correctly.
No, I said that we have not officially been served. We are aware that there is a case that's been filed.
You expressed confidence in the police department. I wanted to know whether you could make any statement about the now two former federal prosecutors who have filed separate lawsuits, and whether there's an implication there that those suits are without merit. Also, whether the city plans to file a motion to dismiss this suit that you haven't yet received, which you may not be able to answer since you haven't been able to see it.
Yeah, I'm not able to answer that question.
What is there's some pretty strong allegations in these lawsuits. What is your message to the victims? You say that you've made changes in the department, as you have confidence in them, that the community can believe that you have made changes and there's confidence they can trust the Johnson City Police Department?
So I think at this point, the allegations will be reviewed as part of the process. I would tell you that I think the independent study that we had done, the review that we had done, gave us some ideas of how to improve, but I'm not going to speak to anything that was said as part of the lawsuit because they're allegations. And we believe that as the court system moves through, those will be proven in the court of law. And so I'm not going to address any allegations that were made as part of that lawsuit in any way. What we have said is that when we had citizens come forward, express concerns, we took those concerns seriously. And we've done that work, and within 2 weeks we'll have that information. The allegations will come forward and will be proven. We know that the court system takes a while. We will continue to maintain integrity throughout our department, and we want victims to feel confident coming to the Johnson City Police Department. We have a police department that cares about victims. We have a support system. We're continuing to work with our Family Justice Center, building a closer relationship with our Child Advocacy Center, because we want these victims to get the services they need when they come forward. And that is our statement. That is what we fully believe, and I fully support that, and I know that we have a command staff that does as well.
The statute of limitations for rape is 8 years, I believe, maybe 15 for aggravated rape. Without specifically talking about the allegations in either of these lawsuits, would there be any open-mindedness on the part of the police department to revisit any potential older allegations, potential sexual assault cases, given the fact that you've talked about some of the changes that you all have implemented, even with the DA and that sort of thing? Not necessarily these cases, but any let's say anybody who says, hey, I'm a rape victim, I didn't talk before, or I did, but I wasn't satisfied.
We work under the law, so we do not have the ability. I will tell you, we have incredible police department. I will say that again. Our police department does not have this discretion, nor would any good police department, to decide whether or not they're going to revisit, open. That's all decided by the district attorney's office, by the criminal justice system. So those are not things that are flexible necessarily within our system. What I will tell you is we want today to encourage victims to come forward and to report crimes.
Anything else?
Thank you.
Thank you all.
Thank you.